The furnace knob to turn to on and pilot won't depress.
Welcome to Just Answer. Tell me if knob has 3 positions, on, off and pilot. If so, the knob will not depress until you set the knob on Pilot.then the knob will depress, and you light the Pilot.after that you have hold the knob down for 45 seconds. If the pilot light does not stay lit when you let the knob up after 45 seconds or so, there are other problems that I can coach you on. Then turn the knob so it goes directly to the on position. Do not rotate the knob so it turns past off first. Let me know if that's what you have or not. We can go from there as long as you rate my ongoing efforts positively. I will hold the question open for you until we get the situation resolved. Thanks. Phil 41545.84430211759.
Hi Phil. The knob won't depress. I turn it from off, to on, to pilot, at which point I'm supposed to depress it for 60 seconds to light the pilot light. But it won't push in. Susan.
Thanks Susan. If you took the metal on, off and pilot label from the knob and removed the knob, that can be potentially dangerous. You should not do those things with a gas valve. You should not remove any gaskets that can lead to serious problems. However, it sounds like you just removed the metal tag with on, off and pilot on it, and remove the knob exposing the spring. And have removed any actual gaskets. If you did all that by removing just one screw on top of the knob, the valve has not been made unsafe. It sounds like you may not have been reading the on, off, pilot positions correctly. Put all that back, then try it again. The valve is either defective, or just sticking a bit, or you are not actually setting the knob into the actual pilot position. Do not use excessive force, but do try the knob set on pilot. And keep trying to push it down as you rotate the knob very slightly. That has about a 50% chance of working. You can also try turning the knob in many other positions and see if any position allows you to depress the knob. That would be the actual pilot position. Let me know how that goes. If that fails, the valve will have to be replaced. Plumbers sell at retail for between $125 and $200. It takes about an hour to replace. Total cost with travel charges etc. between $350 and $450. Work with the valve a bit. We can go from there. Do not disassemble the valve, that can lead to huge uncontrollable gas leaks and cause a catastrophic fire. If you can hear or smell any gas leak, turn the manual shut-off valve cock located just outside the furnace to off and call in a plumber who is licensed for gas appliance work, or the gas utility company. Phil 41545.89436662616.
Hi Phil, I determined that my husband stripped the knob by trying to turn it with pliers. So what I did was take the knob off, and with needle-nosed pliers I turned the gas control valve stem to the pilot position, put the spring and knob temporarily back on and pushed it down and lit the pilot. I then moved the valve to the on position. The reason I couldn't depress the knob prior to this is in the pilot position was because the valve was left in the on position, so it was in the wrong position. We now have heat. Thanks very much for all your help. I suppose I'll have to purchase a new gas control valve if I don't want to have to do it manually. Susan.
Hello again, Susan. You performed a minor miracle on your end. Well done, to say the least. You can go to www.cozyparts.com, call them on the phone with the model number of the furnace, and see if they can sell you an exact replacement for the gas valve. A new valve, if connected exactly the same as the old one, and leak checked with a liquid leak detector available from auto supply stores, is generally safe for a person with your skill set to install themselves. Then ask the gas utility to arrive and look your work over to be sure it is safe. There can be other things wrong with gas furnaces that need to be looked into, for instance a cracked heat exchanger that leaks carbon monoxide gas into the home. 1 or even 2 carbon monoxide detectors in the home is a good idea, especially with older gas furnaces. Let me know what you think, we can go from there. Phil.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.